Hey guys, what up? Welcome back to more Pokemon Dark Rising. In the last episode, we made it here to the Tiki Village, and in this episode, we're probably going to leave the Tiki Village, because there's not too much to do. Anyway, off screen, caught myself a Tangela, called it Grapevine. I think I caught it on like level 13, yeah, level 13. So I trained it up 4 levels, and yeah, it's looking pretty solid. Tangela, pretty good Pokemon, doesn't have the best moves, but I'm sure I can work with it. I'll get better moves eventually, so not too worried about that. I also trained up Chompy and Starline a little bit, not too much. But yeah, I decided I'm not going to use that Munna because I don't really like Munna anyway. It's a psychic type. And I kind of, I've taken up like my 2 slots. When it comes to Pokemon with me, I always have a water, electric, grass, and fire type. So, or I like at least try to have it if I can. So, yeah, with this game I get the choice to decide on that. Unlike in the Wetlock, where I kind of like had to go with whatever I got. But this way I get to choose because I'm not doing like a Nuzlocke or a Wedlock or anything. So, yeah, I get to pick and I'm going to try and get one of those. So, have my grass type. So these are like my spare types, I guess. I have a ground type and a flying type, so that's not too bad. Well, actually a ground and dragon and a flying and normal type. So, let's head in the Pokemon Center, and we can actually battle Nurse Joy. So, hi, you're a new Pokemon trainer, aren't you? Yeah, I thought Nurse Joy's handled the Pokemon Center. And who's that guy in the white? Oh, that's Dr. Roy. You see, in the core region, Dr. Roy's in charge of the Pokemon Centers, and Nurse Joy's are their assistants. And after a year, we travel to other regions to be in charge of our very own Pokemon Center. Cool. However, we can interest you in a Pokemon battle instead. Pokemon battle? Yes, a double battle, but you must have 2 Pokemon to battle us. Okay, then let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to actually speed this up a bit. So we have Pokemon Trainer Roy and Joy, and they have Shellman and Carablast. We have Grapevine and Chompy, so what we'll do is go for Sleep Powder on the Shelmet, and just target it with the Dragon Breath as well. As that goes for Indoor, I'm not even attacking it, so that's fine. And Dragon Breath is not doing that much, but pack it in with an Absorb. Actually, I think I'm gonna go for Growth. Actually, I'm gonna go for Sleep Powder on the Carablast too. I forgot there's no such thing as Sleep Claws in a Pokemon game, so I can do that and cheat my way to victory by putting both to sleep. Let's go for a Dragon Breath on this and almost take it out. Both are fast asleep. And not Sleep Powder again, I don't need to Sleep Powder, something else. Let's go for Growth, boost up our special attack, and take out Shelmet as Carablast wakes up and use Indoor. Doesn't even matter, not attacking it. There we go, take out that. And, let's see how much an Absorb does. I know it's a bug type, but it should do a decent amount. That's alright, that's about a third. And wow, it's X-Scissor, are you kidding me? X-Scissors in this game? Alright, that's rather interesting, but Tangela getting the job done. That's one of the reasons why I got it. I like Tangela a lot. Very good defensively, took an X-Scissor very well, considering it's a super effective move. And yeah, that's cool. So, a lot of money for that, that's good. And I need to stock up on more stuff in the Pokemon Center. Actually, not the Pokemon Center, in the Pokemart. I did buy a ton of potions and repels, but I also want to get some antidotes and probably paralyze heals just in case. I don't have a lot of money left though. Look how much money I have, like 5,000, which isn't a lot, but I can get a handful of antidotes for that. That's good. And a decent amount of paralysis heals too. So let's see. We want to get paralysis heals. Want to get about 10. Yeah, we'll get 10. Want to get about 10. Get 10 antidotes too. It's only 2,000, so that's Pokeballs. Well, almost got more Pokeballs. Don't want those. Yeah, 1,000 for that, so 10 more of those. May as well get some burn heals. I have enough for them. Yeah, I'll get some too, I guess. Just in case. I know we have like a fire forest coming up, so yeah, I think I didn't buy any revives. I don't really care about revives. If I need to come back and heal, I'll come back and heal. So I believe there's a trainer battle in here. So let's talk to this girl here. Hi, I'm a new Pokemon trainer. My name is Carla. Nice to meet you. I'm also starting out on my adventure. Cool, let's have a fun battle. Let's be warm before I travel to Flaming City for the first time. Alright, so here we have Pokemon Trainer Carla. And she has a Chikorita on level 15. You can actually find Bulbasaur inside the Twist Woodlands, which is pretty interesting if you wanted to get a Bulbasaur. I have used Bulbasaur so many times already, Let's Playing, that I've decided I'm not going to use it. I'm not even going to use a starter, actually. I'm going to just use random Pokemon that I find. So I have my Fire type planned out for when I get to the next, well, it's like a woods, but it's a fire woods. It's weird. It's like they'd set it on fire. But anyway, Starline here. We'll take care of Chikorita. We will just go for a wing attack and take it out. So there we go. Awesome stuff. Next up, we're going to have an Eevee to battle. So we'll go back out into Grapevine. Try and level up this Tangela a little bit more. As Eevee comes in, we'll go for Absorb. And we are doing not a lot. Iron Tail misses. That's good. It wouldn't do that much damage anyway. Let's just take advantage of our situation here. And put it to sleep. Get up a couple of Growths. And then go for the Sweepy Sweep with Giga Trains. So, or not Giga Drains, Absorb, so I don't have Giga Drain just yet, I'm only level 17. Alright, so +3 does not even that much. Fantastic. We should take an Absorb very kindly, though. I'm a Tangela. I don't care about the defense drop. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to put you to sleep anyway, just in case. And, let's just go back to Absorb and getting our HP back while we do it. And one more should take it out from there, so never mind. She used a potion. Maybe this one will take it out. Nope, she used another potion. Maybe this one will take it out. Nope, it survived and it woke up and used Iron Tail, and that did alright damage, but now you die. And finally, we have ourselves a Goth Eat-Up. Psychic type Pokemon, Sleep Powder that. And let's go to town with more, Giga Drain, or, stop saying Giga Drain. I'm so used to competitive battling using Tangela where I do have Giga Drain. I have Absorb. And one more is going to take it out, and Grapevine should get up to level 18. So, awesome stuff, very easily done. Nice work from Tangela. And there we go, so, level 18, not too shabby at all. And we defeat Carlo. I lost. Yep, you did. Alright. So, what did she say now? I had a great battle with you, regardless of the loss. I will train more before I make my way to Flamin' City. Good luck. Alright, so that looks like where we're going. Flamin' City. So, let's head up here to Lava Burn Path. And this person says, did you know the starter Pokemon and trio of Fire, Water, and Grass have all made their way to the core region? Whoa, cool. That is sort of cool. I guess not too cool because I don't care about catching starters. What does this person say here? Do you know that Cyndaquil have been recently appearing around here? Yeah, I don't care again. I've said already, I don't really care too much. I think there's a trade around there somewhere. I can't remember what Pokemon. It's Abra for something. I don't really remember what it's for, but I could go check, I guess. Alright, so this is Pete. We have to battle him. We already battled him before, but looks like we gotta battle him again. Looks like he's come come a long way. He's come through the Twist Woodlands and stuff. He was at the, like, area at the start whenever we first left. He only has a level 12 Tailo to start off with. Let's go to Chompy and take care of this thing. So, Focus Energy, that's alright. Looking for high critical hit ratio. Quick Attack didn't do much. And Dragon Breath is a 2-hit KO, get the Power Hacks. Unfortunately for me, I think that's like Guts boosted, so that sort of sucks, but it's fine. Scraggy coming in next. Starline should handle that thing. It is a fighting type. So, I actually could have went to Tangela too, but we'll just go with Starline. Go for a Wing Attack and 2-hit KO. Not bad. There we go. Take that out. Next up is Drill Burst, so Grapevine should handle this thing. And go for Absorb, which is going to almost take it out. 2-hit KO, not bad. Get a critical hit on that. That probably doesn't even make a difference. It did nothing. And finally, Trapinch again. So let's Absorb. And that's a 2-hit KO, so one more will take it out. Look at all this pathetic damage to Tangela. It just eats up physical hits. And there we go. So Pete is defeated. Tangela is doing so much work. I only caught it, like, recently, but doing a lot of work. So Pete has to head home now, which is bad for him, but unfortunately that was the rules. Apparently I bet him that the bet was if I beat him he has to go home, and he lost. So, the house is up this way, I believe. Yeah, it should be up around here somewhere. And I'm just, like, trying to avoid all the grass. I don't want any wild battles. As it says, wanted, Abra. So, what is in here? I believe it's this guy who trades Abra for something, or trades it for a Larvesta. Well, it's actually a nice trade. That is actually a very good trade. I know you can catch Abra in the grass around here too, so if you caught an Abra and wanted a Larvesta, then by all means, Larvesta evolves into Volcarona, even though it's only like level 50, so you'd be waiting a long time to get yourself a Volcarona, but I assume that it would be worth it because it's a very good Pokemon. I'm gonna Spray Repel. I don't want to run into any more wild Pokemon, even though I haven't run into many. I've only run into one, but I just don't want to run into more anyway. So let's just make our way back to the entrance to the woods place or something. Kind of need to burn off the Repel now too, because I am going to be catching a Pokemon in the woods, so we'll see. See what this person says here. Ah, so you have a Pokedex. I hope you complete it. Thank you. What do you say? The Lava Burn Forest is really a challenge. My Cottony can't get too far without fainting. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fire types in here. Lava Burn Forest, another forest. We have the Twist Woodlands, now we have this place. I came here with some friends to catch some fire Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. And Repel we're off, so let's look for a Pokemon here. I know which Pokemon I'm gonna be catching, and that Pokemon is not Vulpix, unfortunately. It is not Vulpix, it is a fire type. As I said, I do want... Wow, that's Drought, that's actually pretty cool. No, we're gonna run away from that thing. I guess Drought would be kind of handy, but I don't want it to screw over any, like, future water-type Pokemon I get. It's not Growlithe either, unfortunately for Growlithe. So I won't be catching you either. We'll just be running away from you. And we'll just continue looking. Hopefully I'll find it quickly. Let's see if we got it this time. We have! Yes, alright, sweet. So, we're going to be catching a Houndour. And Houndour is a dark and fire type. So it's pretty interesting. Got some good typing and can probably do a lot of damage. It's a very good special attacker, so it's definitely worth my while to catch this thing, as dark and fire are both special types in this game. I'm not sure if the thing is in this game, the whole special physical split, but if it's not, then we have got a good Pokemon to catch. So, speed this up a bit, and it woke up on the first turn, wow, and used Smog, which poisoned Tangela, of course it did. Alright, let's go for Sleep Powder again, and, yeah, alright, sweet. So, don't mind getting hurt by poison. I'll probably just run back to the Pokemon Center and heal up after this, because I need to get more PP for Absorb. Wow, it keeps waking up on the first turn, are you kidding me? Sleep Powder again, and, yeah, Tangela is probably going to faint, unless I use a potion, which I will, I guess, just to keep it alive. Stop waking up on the first turn, holy crap. Alright, let's go for Sleep Powder again. I like how I'm hitting every Sleep Powder, though. That's good news for me. But, let's try and actually catch this thing now, I guess. I have a few Pokeballs, I have 10 left. So, let's hopefully catch this Houndour. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, and there we go. So, Houndour has been captured. And, we gotta give a nickname to this thing. So, it's a dog, I guess. I guess we'll call it, like, Scrappy or something. I have, like, no names for these Pokemon. I just, like, come up with random stuff. So, yeah, we'll go with Scrappy. And what, Scrappy, there we go. And what I'm gonna do is just cut out, and when I come back, I'll be all healed up. So, I will see you guys. Is it the exit? Where's the exit? There. Alright, so, I will see you guys then. Alright, so I'm back all healed up and ready to go, so let's head back into the Lava Burn Forest. And hopefully get through this place in one sitting, because that would suck otherwise, because I hate going, or hate taking forever to do one place. So, this place has no more cool Pokemon, apparently. Because I caught the only cool Pokemon. I caught a Houndour, it's like the only cool Pokemon in here. So this guy is a Blitzel, level 14. I'm not going to stay with Scrappy, I'm going to switch it around and train it up that way until it's, like, strong enough to battle. So let's go with Chompy. And get that rough skin damage, go for Mud Slap because it's super effective, and that's a 2-hit KO, so that's not too shabby at all. Finish it off with another, and there we go. Next up, we have ourselves an incoming Houndour, so we'll go to our own Houndour, and come back out into Scrappy, or not Scrappy, we're in Scrappy, go back out into Chompy, and go for, okay, never mind. Okay, that's your own fault, I guess, because I'm going to destroy you with a Wing Attack. Yeah, you don't let Starline switch in like that, because it's going to crush. I probably shouldn't have let that happen, though. Well, it's not really my choice, is it? But I wish I didn't get roared, because I would have got more experience on Scrappy. Got divided between all three of them there, so that sort of sucked. One is down this way. I probably should spray Repel, because I don't need to run into wild Pokemon anymore. I've caught what I was looking for, so let's use Repel. I probably will still run into more, because they'd be higher level than Scrappy, yeah. That's what it looks like to me, and we got ourselves a Bullpix on level 13. So, let us just run away from that. No need to battle it, because we can't do too much to it. Got ourselves a potion, so it looks like the items aren't actually, like, Pokeballs. They're actually, like, presents or something. Sort of strange, but fine. Just got dark. Just turned 6:30 p.m., so I guess that's why that happened. Yo, you can't jam out if you're not a Pokemon, if you're a Pokemon trainer. Okay. So, this guy here has a Pidgey. We have Scrappy. We'll go for Bird versus Bird, I guess. Flying type versus Flying type. We'll go with Starline. Get Intimidate off and go for a Wing Attack. Destruction. There we go. Just destroys everything. Starly coming in next. Back to Scrappy. And then out into something else. Back to Starline, I guess. Starly versus Staravia. Ooh, Pursuited. Not bad. Good prediction. Predicting my switch. I'll give you props, but not too much. Finally, we have ourselves a Talos. So, back to Scrappy. And then back out into Starline to fight this thing, get an Intimidate off, and finish with a Wing Attack. Alright, take 2 quick attacks, but finish with a Wing Attack. That's fine. So, Scrappy up to level 12. Good stuff. I actually didn't even check that thing's moves. It has Smog, so I use Smog on my thingy, my Tangela. It took me a while to say that, didn't it? Tangela. Let's just see. So, it has the moves. Ember, Howl, Leer, and Smog, not bad moves at all. I think I saw a Bug Catcher around here somewhere, so that'll be a good fight for Scrappy. Let me just heal it up real quick. And let's head over to where that Bug Catcher was. Another item over here. It is an antidote added to my collection. And here he is. So let's see. Hey, you Pokemon. Come on, let's battle him. It's freaking hot here. But I can never... I don't like that my character talks. I don't know. I don't really like when they make the protagonist talk. He's a silent character. He shouldn't be speaking. Alright, so let's switch Ember there. And Ember is a 2-hit KO. Not bad. Rollout doesn't kill me, so that's good. And Scrappy gets his first official kill, I guess. Butterfree coming in next. That's actually kind of threatening. Stun Spore, that's annoying. But Ember is a 2-hit KO because of the burn. Nice. Confusion doesn't affect me. I get fully paralyzed. That sucks. Poison Powder doesn't affect me because I'm paralyzed. And nice one, Scrappy. Scrappy Dappy Doo. I can't believe I just said that. Alright, trying to learn Roar. No, we're not going to teach Roar because Roar is not a good enough move for me. You don't even have a Caterpie. You used a Venipede. And Butterfree. Let's get rid of that process though, because that's going to get annoying. And there we go. So, good work from Scrappy. Already getting up some levels. Not gaining levels though. Well, it's getting up levels, but it's not gaining on any of my Pokemon because they're sort of further ahead. Do I know the Pokemon evolve? Yes, I've already had a Staravia evolve. So here we have Last Charity with a Cottony. Awesome. Good work for Scrappy yet again. 1-hit KO. Awesome. Really liking this Houndour already. Minchino coming in next. So we are going to go into Tangela. This thing cannot touch me. I'm a Tangela. I don't care about any physical hits. Didn't mean to use Ingrain, but sure, I guess I can get that extra HP back every turn. No reason not to, I guess. Even though I'm using Absorb, so it really makes no difference. Look at that. That did nothing after 2 tickles. That did nothing. That's just... No, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt me. I'm a Tangela. I don't get hurt. Alright, so Minchino dead. Next up, we have Vulpix. I don't know why it didn't give me the opportunity to switch there, but sure. Let's go to Chompy then. Can't be Why? Because I used Ingrain. Oh, I shot myself in the foot there, didn't I? I used Ingrain. So I am stuck. Alright, great. I have Chlorophyll though, so I get a boost in speed. It still outspeeds me though, so that sucks. Unless it's using something. I hope it uses like Roar or something. But I guess I've just set up a load of Groats and then go for Absorb eventually. And that did nothing. Is the Ingrain gone yet? Can I switch? Nope. Ingrain doesn't leave, does it? It just stays for the whole battle. That sucks. This thing just keeps using Tail Whip though. Why is it lowering my defense? I'm a Tangela. Yeah, I'm stuck. I can't get switched out. Oh, that was I didn't... Great, now my accidental use of it is stupid, because... Well, it was stupid in the first place, but now it's even stupider, because I can't get switched out. Alright, let's go for Absorb again, and one more will take it out. This thing hasn't even used Ember once. I'm sure it could probably one-shot me, but... All those Tail Whips, and it did, like... How much? 8 HP with... with the Quick Attack? I mean, come on, that's embarrassing. Alright, level 19, trying to learn Poison Powder. I have Sleep Powder. I don't need Poison Powder, I don't think. It could be good for weakening Pokemon, I guess, but I should be fine. So there we go, Beauty Charity defeated. That took a while, though. That sort of sucked. That took actually a decent amount of time, because I used Ingrain like an idiot. By mistake, though. I was misclicked. I misclicked. Alright, so let's see. Any more trainers around here? Doesn't look like it. Probably is more somewhere else. I've just totally avoided them somehow. And we got a potion. So... let's spray Repel. Repel wore off. I should be able to avoid battles now that Scrappy's on level... Actually, no, I probably have to get it to level 14 now, wouldn't I? So it'll avoid battles. Even though I'm only like 5 experience off. But, anything else around here? There's like weird sounds. There's like I can hear like a weird... Why is there mushrooms everywhere as well? That doesn't make sense. Alright, so we got a level 14 Vulpix. Oh, the Pokemon in here are actually decently high leveled. I know you guys told me like the level curve is totally weird in this game, so... We'll see. Any trainers or anything? It just seems to be pretty basic stuff. And oh, Ponyta, sweet. I just like totally paid attention there and saw Ponyta. Yeah, it doesn't look like any trainers around here, so I'll grab something here. It's a Pokeball. I have no idea where I'm going though. This place is so weird. Great. Like I played through it before. I played before before I recorded. I did like a little test run or whatever, just so I knew where I was going. But alright, yeah, this is the way out. So, up here, there is one more trainer, I think, with a Torkoal. And I'm just going to stay with Scrappy so I can get experience. And we'll take on this guy. Hey, wait up, what's the hurry? Why's the rush? Okay, so here we have Sammy with a Torkoal level 18, pretty threatening. Let's go to Chompy. As this thing is going to smoke screen, that sucks. I'm going to go for Dragon Breath and do not a lot. We'll go for Mud Slap and hopefully do more. Yeah, it did a little bit more. Not too much more, but it still did more, I think. Or it's doing in around the same, it doesn't even matter. Critical Hit, those smoke screens didn't even affect me, which is great. Scrappy up to level 14, good stuff. I'm hoping it'll learn Bite soon, because another same type attack bonus move would be nice, apart from Ember. And yeah, sweet, so we are done here with the Lava Burn Forest. We're about to make it to Flamin' City. So let's head up there now, let's see what this guy says. I'm from Tiki Village. I'm preparing myself for the long road back home. Good luck on your way back home. Thank you, trainer. Okay. I wish Lava Burn Cavern would return back to normal. Me and my boyfriend used to have really fun times in there. Like what? Yeah. Come on, this is a Pokemon game. Do you know the evolution cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are. Okay. And let's head in here. Still in Lava Burn Path, and who's this guy? So it appears what I've heard is true. You are Blake's child. Who are you? Where's my father? Wait, I'm doing like the same voice for both. Your father is preparing to be sacrificed. He will not exist in this world any longer. What are you talking? He's gonna kill him. That's what he's saying. You're not doing anything to him. I refuse to take any chances like I did 27 years ago, like I did with your father. I'll send you to the underworld right now before you grow too powerful. Prepare to lose. Better be ready. Let's go. This hack is weird. I have no idea what's going on, but that's Cyrus. This is Dark Thug V. V for Vendetta, apparently. And he has a Murkrow on level 18. So I think we should get the hell out of Dodge, even though my Pokemon are pretty weakened, so let's go with Chompy. Yeah, my Pokemon are pretty in bad condition, I think. I should have went to the Pokemon Center. Wow, that did a hell of a lot. And we'll go for Dragon Breath. Toxic. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Toxic? Come on. Alright, so Dragon Breath is going to do nothing. Holy crap. Let's go for an antidote then. Don't want to stay toxic, because toxic sucks, or sucks, not stucks. That did a lot. Let's go for a super, or potion, not a super or hyper potion, just a regular potion. I'm gonna stall this thing out with like rough skin, and he's healing up himself, great. So, potion up again. Get toxic once again. This is not going well at all, is it? So, antidote, get rid of that poison. Thief, doing a lot of damage. Taunt, can't use, like, something. Can't use certain moves again, or, like, I have to use attacking moves. And why would you taunt me twice? Where's the Where's the paralysis? Alright, Chompy's down. Starline, that's a free switch in for you. I'm probably gonna need Chompy now when I think about it, so... This thing is too fast. It's too strong, too. Murkrow, dead. Gollet, coming in next. Grapevine, all you, buddy. You like taking on Goldrix and you. Pokemon Showdown, so I'm sure you'll do fine against a Golett. Or a Golett. And yeah, I'm just totally destroying this thing with a Tangela, because that's what Tangela does. Alright, so Absorb. I should probably go for Sleep Powder. Missed, of course, because I did have my stats lowered. I'm just going to Absorb again and not risk missing another Sleep Powder. And there we go, so Grapevine takes that out. And finally we have ourselves a Misdreavus. Wow, what is with all these threats? I mean, come on. Misdreavus, level 18. Let's wing attack and do a decent amount of damage. Toxic again. I mean, come on, what's with all this toxic? Psywave is not going to do a lot, and I can finish it with a wing attack. That was tough, wow. You guys were not lying when you said this game is tough. I know I only lost one Pokemon, but, yeah, it was a threat. Wow, that guy was pretty tough. Alright, so, what have you done to my father? My name is V. Run along, child. You'll not get any answers from me. What the? He's gone. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright, so let's use an antidote on Starline. And I'm just gonna heal up Scrappy and Growlithe, or not Growlithe, where did I get Growlithe from? Grapevine with potions, or, yeah, there we go, that should be okay, I think. Actually, I'll use one more just in case. Don't know what's coming up, so can't be too careful. Kind of annoyed Chompy fainted, but sure. Anyway, hopefully we are at Flamin' City. Yes, we are. Repel, we're off. And we are going to hit up the Pokemon Center, wherever it is. There's a gym here. There's the Pokemon Center. So let's heal up. And I think with all that said and done, I'm going to wrap it up here. In the next episode of Pokemon Dark Rising, we are going to explore Flamin' City. So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys more shortly enough. Catch you then.